machine flying and redefining courage, all for the glory of something truly spectacular.
The new group of heroes are cool, fast and hungry to carve their own place in this sport's history.
It's finally here. Big delays. But now the Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship for 2020, sanctioned by AMA Pro Racing, can begin with this an historic event, the Circle K Loretta Lynn's National. Revs are up, gate is down in the 450s. Joey Savatgy trying to edge to the inside. Welcome back to racing and welcome to Suzuki's. Joey Savatgy did not see him in Supercross. Wait a minute, his teammate going by. It's 1-2. JGR Yoshimura Suzuki, fast Freddie Noren, and his new teammate Savatgy right there. So how about that? Yellow magic up front.
Yeah, you know, the JGR team probably haven't had a whole lot to get excited about this year, but this has got to get their, get the whole team fired up. 1-2 out of the gate. Anyone questioning the horsepower or the ability of Suzuki, well, that just proved to you right there. These bikes are all competitive, but great start for these guys, and I know that team really needs a little shot in the arm right now.
Lucas Oil Pro Motocross, what a great battle they're watching right now. Oh, Chase Sexton goes down right in front of Zach Osborne. First race in a 450 for Sexton. We're all saying you got to stay calm when you're in these battles, and he's the first one to make the big mistake. This is Alex Martin in fifth. In a bit of no man's. Oh, he goes down on that right-hander. Okay.
He's in an awkward position.
Yeah, and he's one of the shorter riders, so it's not going to be easy to get leverage to restart the bike. I think he kept it running, though. How much ground did he lose? He did not have to re-kickstart that Suzuki. Did he lose any spots? McAdoo is still right behind him, but McAdoo, who is always hanging it out, tries to leap by him. So now the question is, can Alex find his racing rhythm quickly after the tip over?
One more corner.
Yep, this is it. Dylan Ferrandis fires first in Lucas Oil Pro Motocross. 1-1 to sweep the overall here at Loretta Lynn's, the first round of the season. And that has always been the key to motocross. You have to do it twice in one day. You cannot luck into overall wins. Osborne is going to finish second in race 1. He's looking at the win in race 2. And with it, Zach Osborne, for the first time, he's going to be an overall winner in the 450 class of Lucas Oil Pro Motocross. Osborne wins at Loretta Lynn's.
The heavens open, and there is a lot of rain that has come down in approximately the last 20-30 minutes. It's changed the track, but I tell you what, it's not going to change the racing, and if it does, it'll be more exciting, because I'm telling you, this is going to throw the massive curveball.
Oh, and I thought Hampshire had a good start. He got absolutely water blasted by Alex Martin, who's down on the inside.
Oh.
And one rider down. It's Shane McElrath going to grab the whole shot. Martin on that Suzuki holds upright. He is in second, going for it with McElrath. The Motorsport.com whole shot is Shane's, but Martin quickly to the lead, and that is so key in these conditions.
Do you see how he just ruined McElrath, that big puddle of mud? Vision right now is critical. Probably could have thrown that in the keys to the moto. You want to be out front so badly. You will not see riders so desperate to find some clear real estate right now, like Alex Martin did. Oh, and he goes down!
Oh, and he throws it away. He's going to go from probably first to last here. McElrath back up front, and somehow Hampshire survived getting blasted.
Goggles being thrown by riders. I didn't even see who that was. He was about 5th place, opening lap, throwing goggles. Wow, this is going to be a nightmare for a lot of these guys. They use the machinery sometimes to just...
Whoa!
Oh, and he stalled.
He stalled the bike, and that's going to put Cameron McAdoo to the lead. So 2 riders with problems on lap 1, and McElrath is getting antsy here because he can't get the Yamaha to refire. He's hitting the electric start button now, trying to get the bike to neutral. Tomac's bike is steaming now. See that from Tomac's?
It's spluttering. You can hear it. If you hear carefully, it was going blub, 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 blub. He's got water in the electrics, just like what happened to Hampshire.
And steaming. Okay, so now we're down to a half a lap for Tomac to try to get that Cowie across the line. This could be the difference between a 5th place finish or nothing.
That's huge for the championship.
Mentally set him back a bit, and I'm sure you can attest to this. It's like when a rider's in the right place, they're doing well, they're training, and they're ready for a season to start, and then suddenly, handbrake, something happens like that. And they said really it's just a bit of a derailment that happened there mentally, so this is about just getting his head straight and getting on with the job in hand.
Sure. Mental is a huge part of this game, but right when you were chatting there, Will, Hartranft's bike came to a standstill. We saw
Oh.
Ferrandis go around him. That bike was smoking heavily, and it quit. What a bummer. What a great ride for the youngster, Hartranft.
Oh, this could happen to anyone else, too. So much on the line here, paying points in a mud race in Lucas Oil Pro Motocross. And Jeremy Martin, for the first time in over 2 years, is an overall winner in Lucas Oil Pro Motocross. Oh, he's closing on. He's going for the pass, and he makes it on Cianciarulo.
That was a bump and run, but not intentionally.
Oh, and then Osborne sideways, and Cianciarulo sideways.
Oh!
And down. I'm trying to see if that is a lap rider. Yes, it is a lap rider. That is the 72. Wow, for a second I thought that might have been perhaps Musquin or Anstie up ahead.
Look at the wildest 10 seconds of TV.
Absolutely.
That bike has got to be down a horsepower. Can Marv do it? He puts his foot down. That hurts him.
It would be a 6-point swing if Musquin can make the pass, and that would be enough for the overall. Musquin is there, but there's now only one turn to go. Does Osborne have enough power left in that bike to hold him off? Final turn. In improbable circumstances, Zach Osborne wins Loretta's again. You know they love racing in this neck of the woods. Welcome to round 3 of the Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship, sanctioned by AMA Pro Racing, the guaranteed rate Ironman National. Here we go, Moto 1 of the 450s. Not a great jump for Adam, and he's going to get pinched off. And it's going to be Marvin Musquin leading them around. Can he hold on for the whole shot? Tomac right there, but it's going to be Musquin. Oh, big pile up.
Oh, yeah, Marv, when he went on the brakes, you saw the front end dive. It was a little something. No, it wasn't
No,
Marv.
it wasn't Marvin. That might have been Baggett. It was a different KTM that went flying. Tomac's second. Osborne is third. No, it's Bogle. I knew it was one of those Rocky Mountain ATV MC KTMs. Hopefully Bogle's okay. Musquin, motorsport.com whole shot. But here is Eli Tomac. Hard to say anyone has pressure on them in just the 5th moto of the season, but Tomac's got to reestablish himself as the alpha dog in this class. He's got a great opportunity to do it with a good start. Great race developing in our first 450 class moto of the day. There's your top 3, Marvin Musquin, Eli Tomac, and Zach Osborne. And they're bringing the kids with them, the 2 rookies, Adam Cianciarulo and Chase Sexton, the top 5, all in one shot.
Bringing the kids with them.
Yeah.
It's a family affair, everyone.
Yeah.
Let's all go. Now, the kids are on it, man. They're riding so well. Because if you're Cianciarulo, you're looking...
Oh! Osborne into a lap rider, and it's going to cost him both spots.
That was just...
Cianciarulo and Sexton by.
That was really unfortunate. That was
Dyer on the 269.
I think he was coming in on the inside, maybe missed that line, or Osborne just didn't anticipate that he was still planning to go to the outside. But that's what can happen in racing. And just like that.
Take us through it, Gio.
Well, this might give us a better angle. You see, the lap is on the inside. Yeah, I think Osborne tried to beat him to the spot.
And right out of the center, it's Jeremy Martin on the number 6 Geico Honda. He's got the motorsport.com whole shot.
And they're going to make Ferrandis work
Yep.
for it. That's what you have to do, put him in a situation.
Oh, no! He's down, and they can't even get the bike started, so he's not just last, he is way back. What a turn of events for the man who dominated the first moto earlier today.
Out of the corner of the shot, you saw a couple riders tangle, and someone shot across the track, and I think that's what happened. It caught Ferrandis off.
Charge down this front stretch. We are on the last lap. And the Geico Honda man, Jeremy Martin, what a great story this has been. As I mentioned before the break, took a regular job at his buddy's shop for a little while he wasn't allowed to ride or train. Major back surgery. Got hurt at our Muddy Creek National in Tennessee in 2018. And the original back surgery did not heal. So he had to go back in for more surgery. Back surgery, never a good thing. Multiple back surgeries, that's terrible. But boy, is he ever now back. Because Jeremy Martin has won 2 in a row with the victory here in Indiana. Max Anstie is down hard. Very likable Brit. He's back racing full-time in the U.S. for the first time since the 2010 season and almost won our second moto in the mud last week. Heartbreaker for him. He was running 8th in Moto 1. The bike broke on the last lap. And now he has gone down here in Moto 2. I think we might have a shot at what happened to the 103.
Oh. Yeah, that'll leave a mark. Yeah, that's coming into the final turn. Bosch is close. but he's not going to run out of time.
Oh, he's using the inside to the sand rollers. One turn to go. Barcia versus Tomac. Tomac's got to be perfect in this corner. He is. And he's back on top. Big win for Eli Tomac here at Ironman. How will it turn out when the revs come up and the gate goes down here at Redbud? And a bunch of those Yamahas, not surprisingly, up front. Looks like at least two of them.
Side by side.
Yeah, it's going to be Masterpol and McElrath. They share the 2 hole shots on Friday. They got a piece of it today. It officially goes to McElrath, and then Masterpol takes it away. This kid has opened up some eyes throughout this Redbud weekend. Tremendous action here, and through it all, Ty Masterpol keep pulling away. We're at the halfway mark. 15 minutes down, 15 minutes to go. You can save 15 minutes. Colin Geico, look at this!
Oh!
And they both go down! They both go down! And Martin's not happy about it at all. Ferrandis gets up more quickly.
Hopefully Jeremy can get that bike fired up quick.
He's got the electric start. 2, 3, 4 riders go by. Hartraft, Alex Martin. And Hunter Lawrence almost got him. This time Martin a good start. He's on the inside. Not quite going to be able to hold it. I think it might have been, it's Masterpol again, this kid. Unbelievable with the start since coming back from injury. Led a whole bunch on Friday. Led a lot of the first moto earlier today. And sensation coming out of Texas. Ty Masterpol, the motorsport.com hold shot. Jeremy Martin in second. Hampshire doubling into those whoops. A little bit of a gap made up. Ferrandis tries to get it back around the outside. It could come down to this next left-hand corner.
He scrubbed the
on
jump.
the inside. He's got the spot.
He set that up by really railing that corner, had so much forward momentum and scrubbed that jump. He went forward when Hampshire was going more up. Hampshire clipped it a little bit, bounced. That's all it took on the last lap.
Checkered flag is out. Jeremy Martin wins the moto.
Wow, that was picture perfect. Almost a replay of Moto 1, what he wanted. And Oswald also, whoa, and several riders going down. It might have been Sexton. I just saw by cartwheeling. Oh,
Tomac and Barcia. Oh, Tomac, your 3-time and defending champ, really got it back on track with a strong run for second in the first moto earlier today, and now facing even more adversity. The hits keep coming in his championship defense in 2020.
I hate to say it, but when you don't get the start, you put yourself in those predicaments.
Clock keeps ticking. Cianciarulo keeps riding error-free, and he has stretched it big over Osborne. No! He runs into a lap rider and goes down. He had a 4-second lead. Is it big enough?
Gone.
It's not. There goes Osborne. He's got to try to hold on for the overall. Baggett gets by as well.
Oh, that's going to be so frustrating. And then when this happens, you get more frustrated when you don't win next time.
Exactly.
It's like, what? So, but enjoy the moment. This is cool. We're going into a break. Baggett, yeah. You know what this means to him.
Oh, yeah. First win in over a year. So Blake Baggett rolls through the field. And a strong performance. He wins Moto 2 here at Redbud. Martin has seized momentum in this championship. Ferrandis trying to get it back, and 38 others who want to win today. And it's Hampshire on the 24 going to lead them into the first turn, and I believe that's a motorsport.com hole shot for the winner of our last race. And there's the pileup that we were talking about. That is Stank Dog, Jared Stanky down 726. Ryder Floyd down, Williams, Joey Crown on the 355. But right now, showing him the way around, Hampshire, Justin Cooper is second, and Alex Martin is third. Well, for some riders, one moto win would be great. For Ferrandis, he had not won 5, and now he's back on top with a moto win. The first one here at Millville. Cianciarulo and Muscat fighting for it. Cianciarulo are going to control the motorsport.com hole shot. So our winner, last race, into the lead now. Wow, that was a rough ride for him, and an even rougher ride for some others who are piled up back here. Tyler Bowers in the middle, 50 of Benny Bloss back from injury in that pile as well.
But if you freak out about it, well, then, oh no.
Oh no, that's Brock Tickle. Tickle, oh man, usually one of the more solid veterans out here, but it has gone wrong for the number 20 on the Monster Yamaha.
Oh, that's coming up, that new triple step up. I wonder if he hooked a rut or something, because that looks like it would have been started from the jump. unfortunate for Brock. He had been so solid. And so we're going to see, he's probably going to stick. Oh, yeah, he drug his foot pegs. Yeah, so he drug his foot pegs.
Oh, man.
And the bike. That's what really hurts. The bike just slamming you to the ground, knocks the wind out of you.
Fly Racing, a 30-second card is sideways. Let's go racing from Florida. Alex Martin going to lead them in here on the Suzuki. But you always got to, a rider, a couple of riders down. You always got to watch those Yamahas off the start. It is the 32 of Cooper, last year's race winner, who has the motorsport.com whole shot. Couple riders down. Joey Crown. Stillier also down with a 4-rider pileup. Crown had a good first moto. That's going to be rough on him. And 2 Yamahas to the front. Yet again, Dylan Ferrandis improving in what had been a weak point in his game. Let's start.
The guy's had a rough year. There's nothing, you can't say anything besides that. And just unfortunately, the thing that really sucks about the sport, usually injuries lead to more injuries and more crashes. But I tell you what, though, Cincerillo knows in the back of his mind just how fast Zach Osborne is. He saw him come from behind, pass, and pull a bit of a gap first. But Barcia went down.
Wow, that's a shakeup right there. You figured Barcia was going to be a contender in this one. Went down to that left-hand corner. Oh, and finally Barcia gets a good start and throws it away.
Yeah, sorry for yelling. I just saw out of the corner of the screen. I just saw the front end going down. And sometimes...
They got a problem there.
Well, sometimes with those Yamahas, I know like they got this nice big radiators up front, but they can break or get ripped off. The side shroud is ripped off.
He's going to the mechanics area.
He's going to have to go to the pits. He won here last year. He needs to win again today to keep himself in this battle, and he does!
They come together, and Cincerillo's down. They came together, Cincerillo down, Osborne gets by. That's going to change the entire picture this season in a hurry.
Oh, that's not what Adam wanted, and you can see the handguard is down. Are the bars bent at all? Does he have his front brake? It's going to throw him off. This is where you've got to really just take a deep breath. He's mad, he's frustrated, he's hot, he's tired, but he's got to pull it together.
So Zach Osborne had to answer the call with Adam Cincerillo rolling coming into this event. That's exactly what Osborne does. He goes 1-1 here at Jacksonville. Fly Racing Thunder Valley National. We've seen great racing all season in both classes. Let's see if we can keep that going as the revs come up and the gate drops. Ferrandis leading them into the first turn. Looks like the 74 Mitchell Harrison going to edge him out. Harrison will get that motorsport.com whole shot award. Shane McElrath in the fight as well as they go uphill.
How good is McElrath just getting to the front in these beginning parts of the races? And then for Ferrandis, what a turnaround mid-season. He was never near the front at the start and just consistently now up near the front.
Osborne getting punted around by Barcia, and Sexton almost made the move on Cincerillo. These two have been battling quite a bit lately.
Yeah, Barcia and Osborne came together. Osborne almost went off the track, and now first and second, your training partners during the week. These guys ride together a lot.
It's going to be this big, long left-hander coming up. Oh, and an outside line and a mistake for Harrath, and that puts Ferrandis right in it. Another mistake, and Ferrandis has it. Couple of mistakes from Brandon Harrath on the 30, and it changed immediately. Dylan Ferrandis with one mistake caught him. The second mistake took over the position. So Ferrandis now up to the top 5. I think she's got to gather up the dog. Get ready for the podium celebration. Okay, there we go. All right, hugs for the dog, and then probably one for JC. Joseph Cooper about to get the moto win and the overall win on the Monster Energy Star Yamaha. It turned around drastically with that podium last week, and now he's a race winner. Justin Cooper on top in Colorado, and he's pumped.
These tires just have enough traction. Instead of sliding out, they're pulling them back. So maybe we're going to give a little tip of the cap to the Dunlop crew as Barcia goes to the inside of Anstie.
Oh, is Anstie going to be able to fight him off? Outside line doesn't work there. Barcia got to the spot first, and with that, Barcia is into the number 5 spot, pushing Anstie back to 6th. And you don't see him messing with it any longer. And that's it. I think Osborne's settled for 2nd. Eli Tomac is going to be back on top. And the icing on the cake, not just the moto win, but the mistakes from Cian Cirulo have opened up the overall for Tomac as well. It's going to be his second win of the season, and what a great place to do it here in his home state.
Well, you can just hear from the fans who they're really rooting for. They are pumped to see this. Their man back on top at his home race.
So much speculation, so much wonder. What was different with Tomac this year compared to the previous three where he won the title? Some thought he was just wearing down in an extra long season, but if actually he's gotten more strength here in these final couple of races, the mystery continues. It doesn't matter how he did it. The bottom line is he did do it. Eli Tomac back on top, taking the win here at Thunder Valley. It is championship day in both classes in our finale. Dylan Ferrandis holds the points lead in the 250 division. Jeremy Martin hoping to win the race and hoping some bad luck befalls the Frenchman to allow him to get the title. And in the 450 class, Zach Osborne a similar advantage. He has to have a solid day and hope that the cards don't fall in favor of the rookie Adam Cian Cirulo, who is second in points in the 450 class. Shout out to the green Kawasaki. They're 301. Jordan Jarvis on the gate for both motos today. She was 6th in the last chance qualifier to get in, but unfortunate injury news today. Alex Martin broke his lower leg in qualifying, and Hunter Lawrence's shoulder popped out again, so they didn't race. That meant the second alternate, who's Jarvis, gets in, so for the first time, she gets to race against the guys in both motos. Revs are up. Let's go racing here at Pala.
Pretty quick gate drop.
Cooper's got him covered going into the first turn. And he leads him. It's Chet Lawrence in the number 2 spot, and a little budding rivalry between these two. Some Instagram jesting during the weekend. They coincidentally start this Moto 1 and 2. Where are our championship runners? Ferrandis and Jeremy Martin.
They were right behind that lead pack there, and they were actually rubbing elbows through the first couple turns there. So Ferrandis kind of put the squeeze on Jeremy in turn 1. Jeremy kind of lent on him in turn 2, gave himself some room, but nice to see that they're near the front.
Jet Lawrence was behind Justin Cooper early, then started putting pressure on. He was great through this section.
Yeah, he was flying through there, and we watched lap after lap how close he would get, and I thought if he could peel out of that line, get to the inside, and that's exactly what he did to get the lead. And then Ferrandis, a big moment here, using all that strength and skill to correct the bike and barely loses any ground, then makes another little mistake and another quick recovery, takes a look over his shoulder, rejoins the track very quickly.
And then in the same section is able to take the measure of his teammate Cooper right here.
Yeah, goes to the inside. Cooper sees him at the last second, stands the bike up. I think between the lappers, maybe a little distracted.
And that was it. He got close to Lawrence, put pressure on. Lawrence holds him off and takes the win. Yeah, no shot to Tomac here. It was Musquin, Osborne, Cian Cirulo, Anstie, Sexton battling for it.
Yeah, Marv wasted no time, got around Osborne there. But that just be the beginning. Then Cianciarulo just, they basically touched just a little bit, but Cianciarulo takes the lead from Marv, and unfortunately for Marv, just another one of these motos where not able to stick near the front. But then Sexton just kept two tight inside lines, makes the pass there. Osborne obviously riding a little conservatively, loses a spot there. Then also to Christian Craig, who was having a fantastic moto.
Osborne would end up 5th, while Tomac, after getting the second, tracks his teammate Cian Cirulo down. Cian Cirulo did everything he could to hold him off, but eventually Tomac made an opening. Cian Cirulo kept it close for another lap, but eventually the champion was able to pull away. It's over as far as the 4-peat, but it is not over as far as winning races and finding that form for Eli Tomac. Jeremy Martin going for the lead against Shane McElrath. He made an outside line work that no one had been able to get to work all day long.
Yeah, he just absolutely crushed that outside, got to it. You see McElrath tries to fight back up the inside, couldn't get it done.
Chet Lawrence is next, and then Joe Shimoda, a pair of Geico Honda riders, eventually able to get around McElrath, and they make it a Geico Honda 1-2-3 in this moto in what will be the team's, sadly, final race. Martin tops in that with the moto win. You see that's actually one of the team owners over there, Jeff Myshak, off to the side, not much further off the track. Ferrandis finishes 5th in the moto, 2nd in Moto 1, more than enough points. Cian Cirulo's starts have been on point this summer, and he leads Christian Craig and Chase Sexton through the first couple of corners, and those three would battle for the majority of this race. Cian Cirulo hoping to score max points and hope for the best as far as the championship is concerned, but then he throws it away.
Yeah, hits a little kicker on that takeoff of that step up. saw the front end dip. He was never able to get it up. Almost a carbon copy of last week. And then Chase Sexton, well, he's able to get it done. See how happy he is.
Yeah. First time ever that he's a winner in the 450 class. What a way to end the rookie campaign. And here is Osborne bringing it across 7th place. More than enough to win the championship that he managed so well